All right, y'all, welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. I'm sorry it's been a minute. I've been meaning to get on here, especially to talk about All-Star Weekend. I know I'm a little late. No free promo. But before I get to that, I know I've been telling y'all about the kids, their sports, all the different basketball teams, Kyra Shine, DJ Halo, and them on. It's finally coming to an end, a little bit. Kyra's basketball season for her school is officially over. They still got the league at the church, the girls do. The boys are still in the church league. The Mansfield Fieldhouse League actually, I think the playoffs and the championship is actually this weekend coming up. And then we got the Junior NBA, which got a few more games, and that's coming to a close as well. So y'all almost there, y'all. The boys been playing good. The girls been playing good. I told them I'm gonna record, and they want me to mic them up next game. I told them I might mic them up and see, but I'm like, y'all don't even talk during the game. Like, if y'all like having actual basketball chatter and actual basketball conversation out there, then yeah, it'd be cool to be mic'd up. But if you're not talking, then nobody want to just watch and not hear anything. At least want to hear the ball bounce and people yelling. But if you're mic'd up and you're not talking, I don't know if you would hear much. But we're going to try it and see. And see how it goes and see if they actually out there talking. Kyra says she talked, telling she be talking trash and whatever else she got. Sean said he talks, that he be communicating and stuff like that. So the DJ said he be talking too. I don't ever see none of them talking, to be honest with you. But we'll see next game. I'm going to try it out. Hopefully it stays on and they don't get caught, fall or something, or get knocked down and they fall or we get in trouble. I don't know, whatever. But we're going to try it out, see what happens, and see if they actually be out there talking. But they all been improving this year. Go check out some of my videos. I know it's mostly Sean. He scored a lot of buckets, but I need Kyra on a couple, DJ on a few if you really watch them. I got to get Halo on some, but I'm going to record their video this Saturday, Kyra and Halo, just get y'all some footage to show y'all, what they be doing out there. I know y'all sick of seeing, all Shine highlights. But All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend, everybody's saying it was a success. I guess it was a success. And everybody keeps saying, I guess they found the solution. First he was trying to say black versus whites. That's not the solution. Now people, they trying to say the world versus the USA. Like I keep telling people, yes, the world is good. Yes, the world is good, but they still not the USA. Y'all can keep trying to say because the past, 5, 7, however many MVPs that's been foreign players, that doesn't mean nothing. We all know how many MVPs LeBron and Jordan and Shaq and like all them MVPs they didn't get. Like, that don't mean that. We know how biased, we know how political these awards are, we know how it works. They're not better still. You could say SGA and all them didn't play. Steph didn't play neither. I feel like if Steph would have played, the older guys would have definitely won. That's just my personal opinion. But the world versus USA is not the answer. The answer, once again, like I keep saying, is just getting the guys to play. That's the problem. I mean, yeah, LeBron been the face, and if he don't want to play, he make everybody else not play. I get that. I get it 100%. Everybody want to keep blaming LeBron, keep saying LeBron ruined this, ruined that. These people grown. These people got their own minds. They can make their own decisions because they don't want to participate, and that's on them. We can't keep blaming LeBron at 41 for people not getting a dunk contest for 15, 20 years now. At this point, this is like overkill. We ain't have a decent dunk contest, since Levine and, what's his name, Gordon? What was that, in Toronto? I remember going to that one. We was in Toronto. That's probably been the best one. The last good one, probably. I mean, I don't remember none after that. It probably was some. But to be honest with y'all, I don't be too disappointed with the dunk contest. This is the last dunk contest. I don't know if it's I'm a dunker or whatnot, but I thought it was okay. Like, the dude did the Vince Carter reverse 360 windmill, had a couple good dunks in there. I thought it was okay. I mean, I think everybody wants you to go up there and do a 720, go up there and go between your legs twice. Everybody want to see something they ain't never seen before. It's like you're not going to see much of what you ain't never seen before. For one, these guys are not professional dunkers. They're professional basketball players. They're not put in the NBA to practice dunks and do dunks and trick dunks. If y'all want to see all these different kind of dunks, y'all need to go get Guy Dupuis, whatever his name is. Go get James White, all them old guys out of retirement. I don't even know the younger dunkers now. Go get my guy, what's his name, Staples. Can't remember his first last name, Staples. Go get them guys. They'll put on a show for us. Put McClung back in there. And then, then we'll see some dunks that I think everybody want to see. But to me, the dunk contest was cool. Well, like I said, to fix the All-Star game and the dunk contest, really, if y'all want more people in it, stop inviting people that's not going to play. LeBron them come out weeks before, not this year, but in the past, they've come out weeks before. We've heard other superstars do like, yeah, I'm only going to play 5 minutes. Keep them niggas at home. Adam Silver. If they ain't playing, stay at home. Simple as that. Once LeBron leave, don't let nobody else start doing this. Once they start that, I'm only going to play a certain amount of minutes, only going to do, and which I get it too, because in the middle of the season, I'm about to get to that part. But if they don't want to play, don't invite them back. You got the authority to do that. You added Kawhi. Kawhi wasn't even a part of it. And you added Kawhi, and Kawhi showed out. He made it look like he should have been a part of it the whole time. I know people going overboard with that 31 points in 12 minutes. Don't forget we had somebody score 37 in 12. But Kawhi killed, and he was an add-on. Somebody just added on because I'm assuming because it was in LA and it was at their gym and they wanted somebody to represent the Clippers. So they put Kawhi. Kawhi probably put on the best performance at the All-Star game. So the main thing, man, is just getting the guys to play. You got to get with your superstars, whether you got to offer them an incentive, whether you got to do something. You have to get those main guys to play. Because once they get that Allen Iverson, that Kobe Bryant, that one person that's finna go out there at everybody's neck, oh, trust me, everybody gonna pick it up. Once you got that one person that's hooping, everybody else gonna pick it up. Because they don't want to get embarrassed. You don't want to be that guy. Additionally to that, I also think, like I said before, just like the Pro Bowl, well, before I get to that, I think they need to give them more time off. Like, after the All-Star game, after Sunday, they need to give them a week and then come back, the next week. So that'll give people time, the older guys, younger time, you got an injury, you might get hurt. A lot of people be worried about rest. Give them a little more time off. We ain't in no rush. Give them a little more time off so they can participate in the All-Star festivities. But what I was about to get at, just like the Pro Bowl, I still think that they need to bring more competitive stuff. We want to see who the best ball handler. We want to see who throw the furthest. We want to see who got the most accuracy. Football, we want to see, remember Chad and Steve Smith with the little, who got the best hands when Chad, I think, beat him out when he stumbled or whatever and still. But we want to see that. We want to see Joe Flacco throw it 70 yards. Just like basketball, we want to see if De'Aaron Fox faster than who? Who the fastest now? Russ, Monte, all them gone. We want to see if De'Aaron Fox still the fastest in the league. We want to see if, like I said, Steven Adams the strongest part. Like, find different competitive things they can do so we can, talk about the stuff that we talk about. Who the best shooter? We get to see that. Who the best dunker? We get to see that. We want to know all the other facets of the game. Who the best at those things? Who the fastest? Stuff that's going to benefit. Everybody can't dunk. And everybody can't shoot threes. Some people fast. Some people dribble. So there's a lot of different attributes that they can measure. I think they just need to find different things to make it more fun. I even say try the one-on-one thing. Granted, they ain't going to get a lot of NBA players to participate and be serious about playing one-on-one. They ain't going to get the top guys, I'm sure. But I like glaring off like I got grades and bumps and everything. Anyway, I'm sure they ain't gonna get they're not gonna get the participation like they want, like how they doing with the girls. The girls out there going hard. I think it's gonna be tough to get guys to go one-on-one, especially superstars to go one-on-one at somebody like that. So that'll be tough. But moving on, I did say Dame was gonna win that three-point contest. Even though he hurt, he still won it. I'm glad he won it because Steph came out right after that and said he in it next year. So we're going to get a Dame. We're going to get Steph. We're going to get Clay. More than likely, D-Book going to be back in it. And after that, whoever else we want. I mean, them the best shooters in the league right there that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure there's a few more, of course. But hopefully we get those guys in it too. And, make it better, because right now the three-point contest is like the highlight of the weekend when it used to be the dunk contest. Now the three-point contest the highlight of the weekend. I did say Melo team's gonna win the Rising Stars too. I looked at his roster and they did win. So, but like I said, fixing that All-Star game, you just got to get those guys to play harder. You got to get your superstars to play. Simple as that. Once they get to playing, everybody else is gonna play. Simple. The James Harrison thing, I want to touch on that just real quick. I think it was so distasteful for him to come out and say they old coach for the Steelers, Mike Tomlin, does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. This man is a Super Bowl coach. This man started when he was 30-something years old. I remember when he started because he was young. I'm like, dang, I started looking like, dang, coach could be that young in the league and black and look like me. Like, that was cool to me. And he was successful. Lamar, guy I went to, elementary, high school, all that with. Lamar Woolley, Super Bowl champion, played with Mike Tomlin. I never heard not one bad thing. I'm not saying he's a perfect guy, but I didn't hear bad stuff about Mike Tomlin. I heard how he was a stand-up guy and he stood on what he stood on. Don't come out after the fact, after this guy, after you got waived from the team, this guy signed you back on even though you was over the hill, offered you an opportunity. You was a Pro Bowler for this guy. You was an All-Proler for this guy. You broke sack records for this guy. You won a Super Bowl with this. Like, come on, man. Don't come out saying he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't care about no coaching tree. It's not his job to have a million coaches around here saying that they coached under him. That's like the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers thing. Yeah, I can show you stuff, but it ain't Brett Favre's job to teach Aaron Rodgers. It ain't the next person's job to do that. Like, forget a coaching tree. If coaches that coach with me stay with me and coach me, or coach that coach me move on and don't coach no more, that's on them. It ain't about his coaching tree. As long as I'm winning, hey, that mean I'm winning with coaches that aren't that good is what it is. All these other players, people got coaching trees because they already had good coaches and they brought those good coaches to their team. People just didn't know about them, and then they bigged them up, and now they under their tree and all. Like, man, forget that coaching tree. Mike Tomlin deserved a first ballot. I don't care if Bill Belichick was first ballot or Hall of Famer or not. To be honest with you, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. To me, T.O.'s was a bigger slap in the face than Bill Belichick's, because T.O., to me, second best receiver. That is my personal opinion. I love Randy Moss, but I've seen Terrell Owens go across the middle. I've seen him block, and I've seen Moss actually take some plays off when he wasn't getting the ball, and that kind of, rubbed me the wrong way. I love Randy Moss. I love Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice, obviously the GOAT, but to me, T.O. is second. And then you got Moss, Megatron, and you can feel it after that with who? Fitzgerald, Chris Carter, whoever y'all want to finish with after that. But, yeah. It's no worse than T.O. not being first ballot, which he should have been. So Belichick wasn't either. So it is what it is. But Mike Tomlin deserved to go to the Hall of Fame. Whether he's the first ballot or not, I don't know. He deserved to be first ballot. He deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, despite what James Harrison is saying. I honestly do hope that some old Steelers players start Jerome Bettis, Hines Ward, Lamar Woodley, Palomalu, Ryan Clark got a talk show. Somebody come out and say something, because nah. I don't like that at all. But back to the league, NBA league that is. They keep saying Brian going to the Cavs, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think Brian going back home? He was just on that podcast with who'd be on it? Steve Nash, and saying, just bragging about how good their team is since they got James and all of that. He was talking good stuff about him. You don't really hear LeBron bigging up another team like that, especially an opposing team. But he was bigging the Cavs up, and, everybody think he's going to go back home and, have that farewell tour back in Cleveland. But only time will tell. I don't think he's ready to retire yet. I don't think he's going back just yet. So, but he might with the team they got, because if they ain't got to lose much and can get him on, look out. It's going to be crazy. On to tanking. What do y'all think about tanking in the league? To me, it depends on what side you're on when you discuss tanking. Because if I'm an owner or a general manager or a coach, or if I'm on that management side, tanking is cool. Like, it benefits us if I'm tanking. We get a high draft pick if I'm tanking most of the time, or a better draft pick if I'm tanking. Our team should be better next year, and that's the hope. We were going to be better next year if I'm tanking. I'm saying that we don't have a shot this year. So I get why they tank. I might be trying to save someone. I get the management side. I just hope it's not on the player side, because a player losing on purpose, or a player not playing on purpose, or a player, I just hope it's no players. I haven't heard there's no players, but I just hope it's no players, because all us players, we want to play, and we all want to win. despite who we gonna get next year, because I'm sure just like me, like all players, like who we need. Like I'm good. Like I'm finna play this year. Like I ain't finna be worried about getting AJ next year. We talking about this year. But we see Utah doing, like I told y'all before, they set their best players in the fourth quarter. And I think teams started catching on to it, but Danny Ainge is smart, so what he does, he said his players is hurt, like Jaren Jackson's out for the season now. So he said he's hurt, so he's not playing no more. So this is their way of tanking now, just so they can get a top pick, whether it's Devansa, Boozer, or Peterson is yet to see. But I think they want Devansa because we know he's a Utah product. You know, he went to prep school there. He's not from there, but he went to prep school there. He went to BYU. I'm sure they want to keep him in Utah. He's a great talent. And we haven't had a lot of superstars, no superstars in Utah since Malone and Stockton and those guys. I don't know if there's really been many more superstars that has been in Utah. They've had some decent teams, some decent players have come through there, of course, then went through and stopped by and whatever, but no real superstar that stayed there long term. And, you know, they won since Malone and John Stockton, Hornacek, Brown Russell, all those guys. But they do got a top pick. I believe it got to be top 8 for them to keep it. So, of course, they're going to tank. They want to keep their pick, get a top pick, and go along with those guys that they just traded for. So, I get the tanking. I don't think there's nothing you can do about tanking. I mean, as long as the players aren't tanking, I think that's the main thing. As long as you ain't got no, I guess, tanking as far as trying to lose or, you know, screwing up the numbers, whatever. As long as it's not the players, but there's nothing you can do about ownership. I don't know if there's a way you can even control it because you'll never know if they're lying, if they're tanking. Like, you'll never really know. So, I don't know. I think the NBA just needs to just let them do what they do unless they're just, like, blatantly losing by a lot of points. Or if it gets out of hand, then they need to step in. But right now, it's nothing out of hand. It's not nothing glaring saying, like, hey, Utah's supposed to be 50-2, you know. No. So, I think it is what it is. But it better pan out. We'll see how good they are next year. I hope they're good next year. So we'll see, especially with the draft pick, if they get that draft pick that they do want. That's top 8. A lot of people are saying this draft class. Some people are saying it's generational. Some people are saying it's not. When you start saying a generational talent and coming like a generational talent, that's like, man, allergies. My eyes itchy. When you say generation, you talking about Steph, Brian, Kobe, you talking about those type of guys, Kevin Garnett's, like you talking about some big time players, some Tim Duncan type of players. It might be some in that draft. Honestly, you can't really say until it's over, but you can go off potential and go off the look. Maybe one of those guys are generational talent, maybe they're not, but I do know for sure that it's a good 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those guys, probably more. I just be looking at the top ones, but it's gonna be a lot of all-stars on that in that draft class for sure. A lot of all-stars, a lot of all-NBA teams, defensive. It's gonna be a lot going on with that draft class. So I can see why a lot of teams are tanking. Like Dallas Mavericks that's here. They're somewhat tanking as well, which I get. Like you got rid of Anthony Davis, Kyrie is hurt, Clay not doing much. It's like Cooper can't do it all by himself. So it's like you gotta tank to get the players next year to do what you need to do. So I get it, man. It benefits teams, it benefits management, it benefits the overall team when tanking as well. So I understand it. I get it. I guess the league just got to monitor and make sure it doesn't get out of hand, but we shall see. And last but not least, I've been seeing my guy, Skip Bayless, floating around. Like, I thought we canceled Skip. Like, everybody keep interviewing him, giving him all this clout. I understand he already popular, I understand he already rich, but I thought we canceled Skip. Why everybody interviewing him now? Like, what perspective does he even give that's different than what the actual players or anybody else, or what perspective is he giving that's different from everybody else? So I kind of listened to him, which I haven't in a long time, and he's just not as biased as he used to be. I listen to him talk now. He just don't sound as crazy like he used to be on First Take with all the outlandish things just for clickbait. But, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. Maybe I need to watch another interview. Probably won't. But I don't know. Maybe it's because because y'all found out how what Stephen A. was like. So maybe y'all like Skip again because y'all realized Stephen A. was Stephen A. So I don't know. I've never been a fan of either. So I don't know. I'll just give my input on that. But y'all can let me know. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm out. Peace.